So what's up? It's your boy C Greasy here in the flesh. Always real, never change. You know what it is. I'm gonna talk about the four key concepts on how to keep a long-lasting relationship. And when I mean long-lasting, I don't mean 50 years, 20 years, 100 years. I'm talking about until death do you part. Y'all never break up. Y'all never cheat. And this is how. These are the four key concepts on how to keep the perfect relationship for you ongoing until death do you part. Number one is the emotional state. Number two is sexual. Number three is financial. Number four is spiritual. Now, by all means, I'm not saying they're in order in that way, but I'm just saying in general, those are the four key concepts to keep it going forever till death do you part, a true marriage. Now, first and foremost, let's get to it. I don't care who you are or what you say. In order to get with somebody, you look at the physical aspect of that person. I don't care what you say, talking about, oh, that's shallow if you're only looking for looks. First of all, in order to talk to somebody, they gotta look attractive, somewhat attractive. They ain't gotta look like a 10 to you, but they gotta look whatever your personal values are for attractiveness. Maybe a 7 is good enough. Maybe a 6 is good enough. You know what I mean? But some type of level of attractiveness to you personally has to be met in order to even keep the conversation going. Every now and then, it might be rare that, you might find a person that's actually cool, but you don't find them attractive. But because they're so cool on the inside, you just want to keep talking to them, get to know them better. That's all fine and dandy, but most people, not saying everybody, but most people, because of attractiveness level, they will cheat just off of that. So I'm just saying, attractiveness is very important, not just the inside, but the outside. And like I said, something has to look somewhat appealing in order to go for it, to get that chase, as everybody wants to say. Now let's talk about the emotional aspect. When I say the emotional aspect has to be met, I mean that whatever problems that I'm dealing with on the inside, in my head and my heart, I expect my partner to be as supportive as possible. No matter how many times I bring up the same situation, same problem, my partner is always there for me, always supportive, 100%. Help me get through it. No matter what I go through mentally, my partner is there to uplift me. That is the point of a partner. Anything that you struggle with on your own, your partner is supposed to be that significant person to understand, truly understand you from the inside out and help you and guide you to the solution. Because I don't care who you are, you don't know everything. Your partner may have a solution, or at least help you find the right solution to whatever you're dealing with. And that's the point of teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's where that saying comes from. It's not just about sports. It's also in relationships. It doesn't matter, even if it's a best friend, you and your best friend of the same sex, y'all still got problems. Y'all still talk to each other and vent and help each other out. That's the emotional aspect. Whether it's depression, whether it's anxiety, whether it's whatever, man. Like, there's so many things with the mental state that could go wrong. But as your partner, you're supposed to have so much love and understanding that you will do any and everything to prosper and help that person get past whatever they're dealing with. So that's the emotional aspect part. So that deals with personality and, anything that I'm personally talking about as far as the mental state. That's where the emotional aspect comes from. You gotta meet that. If you're the type of person who's just brushing off stuff and you're not taking it as serious because for whatever personal reason, you're doing wrong. You're doing wrong. And it's not going to last too much longer if you are not taking whatever they feel is serious to them serious for you. Because just because something is not serious to you doesn't mean it's not serious to them. So every relationship will go through problems. I'm not saying that even though these concepts are met that you won't have problems. You're going to have problems. But in order to meet these concepts all the way down to a T, you will resolve and get through these problems, get through the dark times and get to the light. You know what I mean? So the next concept is sexual. People don't like to talk about this a lot, but sexuality is very key in a relationship, because if you cannot sexually satisfy your partner 100%, then you will eventually run into more problems than not. As bad as that sounds, it's still very important. You and your partner, you know what I'm saying, whatever y'all come to an agreement, y'all talk about it, y'all do whatever it takes to sexually satisfy each other to the best of each other's ability. Obviously, in a relationship, y'all ain't trying to see other people, right? That's the point. That's the point of being, together forever. You're not supposed to cheat, see other people, so therefore, you got to critique each other. If they're doing something that's not that comfortable, tell them. And the person receiving that message, they can't take that in a negative way. They got to take that as a positive way, like, okay, whatever it is, I'm going to get better at it, and I'm going to succeed, and we're going to satisfy each other 100%. You do that as a team, that goes the sexual part. That's out of the question. That's a done deal. Because if you put 100% passion and commitment into the sexual and emotional state, you're done. With those two, you're done. You've done your job, because you're going to complete the task that they're asking. So, also, financial. Financial is very important, because nobody wants to be with somebody who's always begging for $20. $20 here, $40 here, $10 here. No one wants that. If you are set financially, you can not only take care of yourself, but take care of someone else, that's great. Because two people who can take care of themselves, they bring their money together, they going to have enough money together to take care of another person, aka family, a kid, a child, whatever you want to call it. So that's the big part right there. Financial leads with responsibility. How responsible are you as an individual with your money? Can you sacrifice some fun for something greater in the future for yourself? Are you able to save money to do something great for yourself in the future? You know what I mean? Are you the type of person that every time money touches your account, you got to spend? You can't keep it, Because if that's a problem, then how are you going to take care of someone else? How are you going to take care of a family? How are you going to pay bills? You know what I'm saying? With money comes great responsibility. And I believe the financial aspect of that, as long as sexual and emotional, you got to have passion for that too. You got to have a strong commitment and a strong willed mind to understand that if you can build with yourself and you find another partner who can build just like you do with themselves, together, y'all will be great, because the emotional aspect, the sexual aspect, and the financial aspect, that build is already great. It's already good. So y'all ain't got to worry about really too much if all three of those are met. Now, the fourth one is spiritual. I say spiritual because y'all kind of have to have the same religion or God, whatever you guys believe in. I know that there's people who have made it work, but I'm pretty sure they do run into some confliction, and that's not good. You don't want to run into personal confliction like that. If you've been raised Christian your whole life, and then you're with somebody who's a Buddhist, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be very challenging to raise a child. It's going to be hard to raise that child, because you personally are going to want your child to believe in the same God you believe in. And the person that you're with is going to want them to believe in their God. So it's going to be hard trying to decipher, which God to believe in and stuff like that. So, like I said, that part is, it's possible people have stuck together until death do them part with the spiritual part. But to me personally, I feel that a 100% healthy relationship, if the emotional aspect, the sexual aspect, the financial aspect, and the spiritual aspect is all met, you are still going to have dark times, but at the end of the day, if all of those are met and y'all work as a team together, y'all will get through the trials and tribulations and make it through. And you will see more sunny days than you will dark together. And I truly, honestly believe that that is possible. And everyone has their own core values. So you have to really look deep within yourself to understand, what are my core values? And that person, whoever you're looking for, has to meet those core values. I feel that if you accept 3 out of the 4, 2 out of the 4, 1 out of the 4, y'all not gonna last. That's just me. I don't feel that y'all will last a very, very long time until death do you part. You might last 10 years, but eventually, because of the other 3 concepts that are not met, it's not going to work for a lifetime. So I really feel, I'm going to say this one more time, that if the emotional, the sexual, the financial, and the spiritual aspect of a relationship is met, you know your person inside and out on the mental state, you know your person inside and out on the sexual state, y'all are both financially responsible, and y'all both are on the same spiritual realm, believe in the same God, what can break y'all? What can stop you? Nothing. Y'all will have a long, prosperous relationship. So that's my take on that. I mean, I don't know if anybody can argue that. I really feel like it's nothing to debate on unless you believe in polygamy or something. But other than that, y'all take care, man. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. I'm here with the information, and I'm here learning every single day, just like everybody else. I don't got the answers to everything, but I'm a man of knowledge, and I love learning every single day. Wisdom is key. Keep God first.
It's a piece of cake, it's like a pretty cake. It's the way you